What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Gorilla, and welcome everyone to WWE NXT UK Review, the show from January 23rd, 2020. Um, I'm pretty sure they were still in Blackpool, England. No, actually, they were in York, England. Never heard of York being a place for anywhere other than New York. Just saying. But yeah, or actually, no, what I was thinking about right now is Yonkers. But no, yeah, never hear a place called York before. That's a first to me. But my fault, folks. Oh, okay, let me get back. I was trying to straighten it up and everything. Okay, I think this is the best spot. There we go. All right, so yeah, so it was not in Blackpool. It was actually in York, England. So your commentators on the show were Tom Phillips and Aiden English. Normally, I will cringe when it pertains to Aiden, to Aiden English commentary, but he didn't annoy me. He didn't make me feel like it was anything cringe of his saying on commentary. He did a good job on commentary. So, why not Jim Gibbs wasn't there? I don't know. But whatever. But you have the NXT UK show open up with the NXT UK general manager, Giant Saint, along with his assistant, Sid Scott. They were in the ring, and they're going to reward the new NXT UK Championship title belt. And Imperium comes out. Walter comes out with the WWE United Kingdom Championship title, and he's being along with other of Imperiums, Fabian Eichner, Marcel Bardell, and Alexander Wolf. And they get into the ring. All of a sudden, they reward him. Then what pertains to switching belts of the WWE United Kingdom Championship with the NXT United Kingdom Championship. So yeah, basically it's the same looking belt, except it doesn't have the WWE logo in the middle anymore. Now it has the NXT UK logo in the middle of it instead. And I think I know why they did that too, by the way, folks. Obviously, and we some of us have been calling it the NXT UK Championship belt, anyways. Because originally it was just called the WWE United Kingdom Championship, and ever since NXT UK came into the scene back in 2018, we're since having weekly shows. From there, that's what people started calling it, the NXT UK Championship title. So in a way, it was basically the NXT UK Championship title either way. But for a while, it was just called the WWE United Kingdom Championship. But for most of us, we call it the NXT UK Championship. And here we are. We're tends to changing the WWE United Kingdom Championship belt. And basically, Walter gives the belt to Giant Saint, the WWE United Kingdom Championship belt, which I'm pretty sure that was a replica. I'll get to that momentarily. And then reward him with this custom new made, same old design but different logo of the WWE United Kingdom Championship belt that is now going to be called the NXT UK Championship. So now let's get to the story about this whole thing. For those who don't know, it was back in either November of 2019. It was probably on that year. I mean, obviously it did happen in 2019. I meant in the month. On that, I meant to say on that month. It was, but either it was on that month of November or December. It was one of those 2 months that happened. Someone broke into Walter's rental vehicle and took his bag along with the WWE United Kingdom Championship. And he had the first guy that was robbed from some event that he went to, where basically he had the I don't remember what he was wearing while he was wrestling, but yeah, that was bad though. And I'm saying to myself, to this guy that took his stuff, especially the United Kingdom Championship, he must be looking for a death wish, because why would you want to steal from, of all people, Walter? Just saying. But so basically, I think I haven't heard any reports of it that that belt has never been retreated. I could be wrong, but to me, I think that was, the one that Walter has was probably just a replica, make it look like the real championship belt until they start, they make a new one. So I'm pretty sure that's why they made a new one. But then again, they probably wanted to call it the NXT UK Championship title anyways, because you got the NXT UK Tag Team Championships and you got the NXT UK Women's Championship. So I think in a way they was going to call it, they was going to rename it either way. But for most of us, we call the WWE United Kingdom Championship title the NXT UK Championship title because it's part of the NXT UK brand. So, but either way, even if they was going to change the name of the belt or not, we still look at it as the NXT UK Championship title, despite the circumstances of why they decided to do that. So, but yeah, that's basically the story of it. For those who don't know about that story, yeah, look it up. Look that story up, and you'll be surprised. Now, again, I don't know if that belt was retreated during that time. I don't know if that belt ends up coming back and all that. But all I know is that that belt was stolen. A belt that was actually stolen, unlike what happened with Chris Jericho, where just his his belt being left some some capacity. What's the word again? I just mused that word. Catastrophe. Catastrophe. There you go. But anyways, enough of that. Let's move on. So Walter, he loves to to represent this belt and everything, and then all of a sudden he knocks down the thing that had the belt on there, because he calls out Undisputed Era, and he was intense. He was on fire with this promo, saying basically that Undisputed Era had disrespected the sacred of this mat when they attacked them at Takeover Blackpool 2, and they take the sport very seriously. When it pertains to professional wrestling, they take this sport seriously, and they're gonna hurt Undisputed Era at Worlds Collide, and that was it. Great promo. Basically, it's serious and it's personal. This match is sacred. You're disrespectful punks. You Undisputed Era is what's wrong with the sport of professional wrestling. That's basically what the promo was. It was great. Walter was on fire, and he's looking more confident ever. And he's got the the real NXT Championship title now, since not using the replica. I'm using my theory here. I'm pretty sure that was the replica belt that they had, what pertains to the stolen property. But then again, it probably was the real one. I just probably didn't know about the story of it if it was retreated. So who knows? But yeah, there you go. That was it. We get Leggero versus Jordan Devlin to try to qualify into the Worlds Collide for the NXT Fatal 4-Way Cruiserweight Championship. So far, we got the NXT Cruiserweight Champion Angel Garza defending the title, and then you had Isaiah Swerve Scott, who earned his right to win a match, to be in this match. Now all we need is 2 more to go for NXT UK here, between Leggero and Jordan Devlin, and this was a good match here. Why this wasn't the main event, I have no idea. But I'll get to the main event. What was the main event later? But again, it was predicted. Jordan Devlin over to advance. Now is Angel Garza, Isaiah Swerve Scott, and Jordan Devlin. All 3 are in for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. All we need is 1 more spot. That's between the Kiwi Buzzsaw, Travis Banks versus the Brian Kendrick, and we'll go to that later. Eddie Dennis will return next week on NXT UK to address the NXT UK fans. We get a promo from Finn Balor, returns to Worlds Collide of his opponent, Ilya Dragunov, reminds him of himself, and doesn't believe that Dragunov should be in the ring with him, and says, if you come from the prince, you better not miss. And there you go. I cannot wait for this match, folks, between Ilya Dragunov and Finn Balor. I think that match is going to steal the show, without a shadow of a doubt. When it comes to singles wrestling, I believe that match is going to steal the show at Worlds Collide, and I cannot wait to see it. Josh Morel. Okay, Josh Morel versus Ilya Dragunov, and basically Ilya Dragunov wins. Josh Morel, he was decent. He has a little bit of offense, but in the end, they're pushing Ilya Dragunov, for any opponent for him to beat, and that was exactly what happened. Ilya Dragunov wins just to make him look strong against Finn Balor come Worlds Collide. After the match, Ilya Dragunov says that he's not a man. He's a man with a few words. I meant to say, excuse me, and says, he's going to listen very carefully, and says to Finn Balor at Worlds Collide, he's going to realize that what Ilya Dragunov can do. And all of a sudden, we get the interruption of Gallus. You have Joe Coffey coming out, and I thought it was just going to be Joe Coffey, but then we also have Wolfgang and Mark Coffey, the NXT UK Tag Team Champions, coming out. And then Joe Coffey says, guys, I got this. And basically tells them to go backstage and everything. And then Joe Coffey goes to confront the mad Russian, which is Ilya Dragunov, and says to him, take over, Gallus retain the tag titles, but unfortunately he came up short of winning the NXT UK title, and basically he put the blame on Dragunov for what he for getting involved in the match, and then says, but I'll deal with you after you deal with Finn Balor, what pertains to representing the brand of NXT UK, and basically says, good luck to you at Worlds Collide. But he said, but after that, then he wants to take care of Ilya Dragunov. Basically, has to have some unfinished business with him. With the mad Russian. He's got he's got an answer to the Iron King. So, one moment, folks. Crap. Apologies, folks. I was looking at my notification. I apologize for that. But that was basically it, and we'll see how that turns out next week. We see Imperium, which is Fabian Aichner, Marcel Bardell, and Alexander Wolf. No Walter. They basically confront. Oh wait, I think I skipped something. Yeah, there was an I did. There was an interview actually that Ramsey had with the NXT UK Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray. Here we go. Yeah, I'm sorry, I skipped it. It was after the match of Jordan Devlin winning against Leggero. Basically saying that she's up and coming NXT UK, and she's going to take care of Mia Yim. So I'm assuming it's going to be Mia Yim versus Kaylee Ray for the NXT UK Women's Championship title at Worlds Collide. That I gotta look up that card up to see if it is. But yeah, apparently that's gonna be the match. And then that was it. And then also Ramsey was gonna talk about something else. Also, Imperium shows up. Basically, was bound saying you should be talking about us and everything. And also, Fastbrook Webster and Marcus walks up to Imperium saying, whatever they gotta say about them not being tag team champions. Basically, to Finn and basically, and then this led to Imperium going to general manager Giant Saint and says, stop. Basically, they asked Bardell, Andrews, and Fast, but then they took off another idea. They will give them that match, but it will be 6 minutes. Skip. It will be Fabian Aichner, Marcel Bardell, and Alexander Wolf to take on the team of Mark Andrews, Fastbrook Webster, and a partner of their choosing. I'm going to predict 3 opponents. I mean, 3 partners. I meant to say 3 opponents. I'm going to predict 3 partners that I believe that Mark Andrews and Fastbrook Webster are going to choose. Number 1, Dave Mastiff. Number 2, Alien Dragunov, and number three, A Kid. I'll randomly say who I want to say. A Kid. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I could be wrong for one of those three, but we'll see. But Alien Dragunov makes a lot of sense because Alexander Wolf. There you go. But we'll see. We'll see. Announcement: Danny Burch and Orly Lorcan, 1-2, are back together. So I guess Orly Lorcan is done being punished by WWE for trying to leave. Anyways, the main event was Travis Banks versus D. Brian Kendrick to qualify to the match for NXT for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship title, fatal four-way match, where it pertains to Angel Garza defending against Isaiah Scott, Travis, Jordan Devlin. And obviously in this match, I predict that Travis Banks was going to win here because you need two NXT UK wrestlers against two other NXT wrestlers, excuse me, fans. Yeah, we're going to have fans part of it too, by the way. Not just kidding. Basically, two NXT wrestlers, one Angel Garza, two Isaiah Scott, and when it pertains to NXT UK, one Jordan Devlin, two Travis Banks. And with D. Brian Kendrick winning, makes no sense because he's not part of the NXT UK brand. He's part of the 205 Live brand, so it would make sense. But Travis Banks ends up beating D. Brian Kendrick, which is predictable. But the main match we look at was unpredictable. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, I could see where this part is not really going to be the end of the match, and then finally, I got to the conclusion of the end of the match, and Travis Banks wins. So basically, I kind of knew who was going to win this match because it was predictable, which is why I questioned why was it even the main event in the first place. It was not a great main event match. It was not even the best main event match. It was not even a good main event match. I thought it was just decent. So to me, I feel like it was a letdown. But hey, Travis Banks won, which means it will be Angel Garza defending his NXT Cruiserweight Championship against Isaiah Scott, Jordan Devlin, and Travis Banks in the fatal four-way match for the title. And that was the end of the show. Tomorrow Wrestling was 3 matches. And my overall rating for the show, I'm going to go with a 6 out of 10. Average show, and nothing else to say afterwards. So, with that being said, thank you for watching for Is Natural Born Thriller, saying peace on the streets. For this was your WWE NXT UK review, the show from January 23rd, 2020. And I apologize for all of his late review too. We're going to do on same with the NXT review, but it is what it is. Fuck. Sorry about that. But I'm on the end right now. So, with that being said, until next time, folks, you'll stay in peace, stay well, stay safe. I'm out, and y'all take care.